Right, I'm making a quick video here to show anyone that has Whirlpool French door bottom freezer that has defrost issues. Your defrost element is in the back of the freezer here, way back there. And if you have issues with the defrost not operating correctly, or excessive ice buildup back there, that indicates that you have a defrost problem. So the first thing I did, you can run this diagnostic test on here by holding these two buttons, and that will put it into a diagnostic mode. You can Google your model number, and that'll allow you to find out which diagnostic mode. But on this refrigerator, it's diagnostic test 6. And it will run the test, and then it will tell you if you have an open or a closed circuit. So what it does is it will tell you if the thermostat, the bimetal thermostat in the fridge is working. It will also tell you if the relay in the back of the circuit board, the circuit board's in the back of the fridge, back here. If you can just see that. Ours is disconnected right now, and I'll show you the culprit for what it was. But we initiate the test here, go into diagnostic mode. We can go up to test number 6, and then it will say what's going on. The reason it won't show anything right now is because the circuit board is pulled out of it. And then what it does is it will show a 0, 1. A number 1 means you're good. And it shows a number 2 if the circuit is open. So if it shows a number 2, that means you either have a bad thermostat, a defrost thermostat, that is underneath, and that is broken, or which the culprit we had is a bad circuit board. And I'll show you a fix for that here in a second. Okay, so here's the circuit board that is in the back. There's 2 circuit boards, just so you know. This one is the main circuit board. I don't know what the second one does, but this retails, gosh, online it was somewhere around like $360. I think we found it as low as like $280. The culprit is this relay, and I'll talk a little bit more about this in a second. But this specific circuit board, I believe the part number's on here, and you can get them from various manufacturers. With the pandemic going on right now, I think it's really stressing a lot of people to increase their prices. And these relays, which are what failed on our circuit board, these took about a month and a half to get from China. So basically, there are 2 relays here that are the issues, or not the main issues, but you've got K6 over here. This is your, if I can focus here, K6, yeah, it's not going to let me do it, is your, there we go, K6 relay is your defrost relay. And you've got K7 over here is your interior light relay. So if you notice when I opened up the fridge, there were no lights on. That's because I pulled out this K7 relay and swapped it for the K6 relay. And the reason I did that is we pulled this defrost relay out just to test if the defrost circuit would be done. So you can remove, if you have a soldering pencil, you can remove these soldering points with a little bit of patience. And then also I ordered a product called Quick Chip, QUIK chip, I think. Got on Amazon. It was like 2 days Prime, and that allowed these solder joints to be hot enough that we could remove the the pins, because there's 5 pins on here, and without getting them all hot enough with enough solder, it really was an issue of how to remove this without the other pins getting cold. Once we swapped the board over, we did another test on the fridge, and it went from a 0.2 to a 0.1, meaning that this relay was now good. The relay itself, we ordered them from, I think it was eBay. They were out of stock of the factory relays. I'll show you the factory relay here. It was a, I don't know if it'll focus. It's a 012 ZS3, and that's an HF33F style. So they didn't have any of the Z, let's see, the ZS3F, which is what this one was, but I put a ZS3 with no F on the end, and we just tested it on the circuit board, and the lights came on instantly. So that is everything you need to know about Whirlpool bottom freezer circuit boards when they have a defrost circuit failure. Picked up a pack. I think a pack of 10 of these was like 20 bucks or something like that. Came from China. And as long as you don't mind your fridge being out of commission with no lights for a few weeks or a month, you can save yourself probably $600, I would imagine, with shipping and taxes and a diagnostic tech coming to your house and telling you what's wrong with it, and going through all that. So I'll post credit to the guy that did a whole write-up on this circuit board, which I found on Google. He's the genius behind it, and really helped us out. So hope you enjoy the video, guys. Good luck.